goes boom. Oh, there's boom. Alright, let's fucking go. Nobody's here. Okay, they need 10 minutes. So we're gonna hang out. Should I play music? Play music. I don't know. Do this for now. No, not this one. This one. Do we have a standby screen? I don't remember.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your heart. Missing someone. With heart. How much you miss her. And you deserve. And you deserve. And you deserve. And you did it right from the start. And you did it right from the start. Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone and missing someone is as normal. Missing someone. With all your heart. Missing someone. With heart. Missing someone. I am sad and so low. I am sad and so low.
obvious now that jazz is the most central and important thing in my life.
Alright, I got the right hockey. Alright, looks like we're gonna get this started. Anubis. It's gonna be a Zerg here. Gonna be a little bit of ZVT action, so I actually know I could say things about this matchup. Who the hell? Who would have thought? Alright, 8-ball ready. Let's see. Anubis is ready. 8-ball ready? Alright, cool. Looks like we're doing it. First map is gonna be Booma because why not, right?
Oh, I would just ask for some Pugba.
Wait. Well, you guys can do it if you want. I gotta do this thing. I would if I wasn't doing this. So it's a tempting offer, you know? Just drop this right now and start playing. Alright. So in the bottom right hand corner, it's going to kick off this best of 7 from Team All Inspiration playing the green Terran. It is 8-ball. And in the top left hand corner, playing the orange Zerg, Team Guns and Roaches. It is Anubis. I like orange Zerg. I don't know, I think it might be my favorite color Zerg outside of white. And you can't do white in spectator mode, I think. If I'm correct. Oh, where's my music at? Oh, disabled? Oh yeah, Zerg just doesn't have music because, you know, we get the short end of the stick. Oh yeah, it's okay. So Booma is this weird map. You got this kind of like pretty open base here, but you also have a pocket natural at the back. But I think the biggest thing to note about this map is the fact that I'm pretty sure the rush distance is the fastest thing I've ever seen. Like close to like what's it called Defender's Landing, right? You just like you're here to here. It's just done. But we'll see if that helps 8-ball or it helps Anubis. We'll find out. Anubis not doing anything too crazy, going for the hatch first into the gas. And probably gonna drop down his pool right afterwards. 8-ball on the other side of the map, doing a pretty standard gas Reaper expand, probably. You know, just as I say, like I swear to God, every time I cast I say this, but just standard ZVT openers. Most of the time you see the variation later on in the game, not quite yet. The first like 2 minutes of a ZVT are always like the exact same thing. Oh, there's the command center in the background here. And here comes the Reaper. Let's see what can Anubis do in this map? Can you walk over here actually? Because this would be kind of an interesting drop spot for Lings. It's like you can put a throne here or something. Just drop everything over here. So yeah, reactor coming down on top of this barracks, and a second barracks going down for 8-ball, and then supply depot wall off. So this looks like the start of a 2-on-1. Not 100% sure, but I think that's the start of it. Meanwhile, us to the map, Anubis getting his speed, coming down now. Staying on gas though, so curious to see what he does with that gas. The 2 queens, pretty standard as well. He's probably going to try to take his third base if the Reaper allows him, but if not, he'll probably take some extra queens and wait around for speed to kick in. Nice little juke here from the Lings, but the Reaper will take both those Lings out. And it's always just a frustrating feeling to have your Lings get killed by a Reaper. When they have no speed, they just feel so useless. So his Reapers can come in and try to see what he can see. I think he saw the extractor still being mined gas on. And no third base quite yet. So as long as this Reaper stays alive, 8-Ball should feel pretty safe. He knows exactly what's coming. He knows what the Zerg is capable of at this point with this kind of gas and mineral income. And here comes a Roach Warren for Anubis. So off of 2 bases, he's going to drop down that Roach Warren. 8-Ball really needs to come in and spot this to be able to start preparing for the Roach push that might be coming. I think at this point he should know something's up because the third base has not been attempted to be taken yet. Okay, here comes the Lings now with the speed. Alright, so actually no, this looks pretty standard for Zerg in the end. Yeah, that Reaper will die. So that actually looks like a standard third base timing. You wait for speed to finish and run out with your drone to take the third. But in fact, there is no third in sight for Anubis. He's going to take that Roach Warren and probably make a swell of Roaches here and then push across the map with a lot of Lings and Roaches. 12 more Lings on the way. 8-Ball has not yet spotted this, but he is playing it a little bit safe. He's got that bunker in the high ground, a bunch of Marines here. Actually, where are the Roaches? No Roaches quite yet. What's nice about this map for the Terran, though, is the natural base is in the back here, right? So you're not going to actually have that much surface area to get attacked onto. If he took this front base, I would say, okay, it's a little bit scary. But Anubis has to walk up this ramp into a bunker, into all these Marines. Although there are 8 Roaches on the way now. What would be kind of scary is if 8-Ball times this, where his 2 medevacs come out and he goes across the map before this Roach timing comes across the map. Could be a little bit scary. Third base is going to go down now, but there is a decent amount of Roaches out now. So I think Anubis is going to try to take his third behind this pressure. So drops can come out now. I think, depending on which way he goes with this drop, he should be able to see the Roaches coming across the map, and then be able to speed on home to defend. Alright, so Roaches aren't coming across yet. Anubis is just kind of building up at home and not really coming across quite yet. Third base is going to be in a bit of trouble here. This drop's going to come down outside the third base and not too much here to defend. I think Anubis is kind of expecting the drop to come to the right-hand side. He doesn't have too much overload spread to spot this. And this stim may just take out this base. Yep, he's going to have to cancel. And he picks up and runs. I think he also spotted all those Roaches coming out, so he should know, alright, there's a lot of Roaches out on the map now. I need to add some Marauders into this and get that anti-armored attack going for him. He's got this one overload on the right-hand side. Actually, an overload over here at the spot for the drops, which is pretty nice. Actually, nice move here again. Just stimming back in, taking out that drone that was going to make the third base. He's going to just kind of stim and pull back and basically make these Roaches chase after him. Roaches running down the ramp, not going to get too much surface area on top of the Marines, and can't really do anything about it quite yet with the amount of mobility these 2 medevacs give the bio, and also the fact that Roaches don't shoot up, so you can't actually take out the medevac unless you use your queens. And there's only 3 queens out on the map now, so these 3 queens have not really had an impact against these drops, right? Usually you want to take those 2 queens, 3 queens, and start poking away at the medevacs as your ground force is shooting at the Marines. But it's a pretty good player from 8-Ball being able to deny his base over it again. Stim going into the back side of the base.
I just figured out that my mouse has side buttons on it, so I don't have to press like a obnoxious third button.
Alright, so third base still being denied. So yeah, 8-Ball's in a pretty good spot here.
I got one with 4.
Natural basically got cleaned up. Widowmine's still here. And third base still isn't down yet. But he is not paying attention to his Marines over here, and I think the Roaches will take him out, possibly. Alright, so the roaches are coming across the map, and April really only has a couple Marines here. The siege tanks are inside the medevac, but they aren't out. This is looking a little rough. The siege tanks dropped, but I don't know if he wanted to do that. He needs to get out the ramp. The Bio's going to try to come back and defend. I think he will defend here. But he loses 2 siege tanks for pretty much nothing, actually. But he's going to lose a lot of his SCVs. 8-ball, a little bit indecisive with those two siege tanks, and it might cost him a decent amount of workers. Cost him 11 workers, but there's still a lot of stuff streaming across the map here. He may lose his command center as well, or he's gonna lift. He needs a repair on it, and I think he's gonna chase us away. I mean, even if he loses his 3rd command center, it's not the end of the world because he did keep his opponent on 1 base here. Well, pretty much 1 binding base. This Widowmine's got 10 kills already. His main is kind of dried out. The 3rd base still hasn't been dropped yet. He finally gets that command center starting to be repaired up, and I think 8-ball is finally stabilized. Yeah, in the end, 8-ball killed 9 workers, and Anubis only killed 11. This army coming across the map is going to be a little bit scary for Anubis to deal with. He's got a lot of heft, a lot of meat to his army, right? Meat to his army, but he doesn't have any bailing speed, and he doesn't have too much creep spread, so it may be a little bit tough to engage, depending on how good 8-ball's micro is. He did lower the siege tank count though, so there's only 1 siege tank in this army. But the army is going to come around the right hand side. The armies are not going to see each other actually. 8-ball fine has vision here, but this stim up into the up the ramp it was a little dangerous. I think 8-ball may have extended a little too far. He kind of puts himself into a surround, but does pick up into the medevacs and leaves, which is not too bad because there aren't any. There hasn't been any medevacs at all. I mean, haven't been any mutos on this map. So basically, 8-ball's medevac count has been uncontested this entire time. And now back at home, the reinforcements should be able to clean up this Roach Bane force that's coming across the map. Alright. So the Roach count from Anubis is still not too bad, but he really needs to get his economy back going. He's only down to 24 workers. His Widowmine is still here. It's got 14 kills, and I'm pretty sure all the 14 of those kills were workers. Finally gets cleaned up by that Overseer. So it's looking a little rough for Anubis here. The macro from 8-ball is just too much. He's got double the workers almost. His army is huge. He's got all these liberators out now, and there aren't any. Really, isn't anything that shoots up. Anubis doesn't have any Ravagers out quite yet. This 3rd base is gonna try to go down again for like the 5th time in a row. 8-ball goes for an aggressive stim there, but you know he's got like 8 medevacs with full of energy, so whatever. A little stare down here across the map. They do see each other's army. These 2 liberators are not in the greatest position. I guess he could retreat back into them, but they're not going to have too much impact to this fight. Now they get forward, and I think they will try to cover the ramp. Or no, he's going to cover the front here. They'll stim up to see what he can get done. He's going to clear some creep, which is not a bad idea. Just make it even that much harder to for Anubis to come out. Anubis is one over there. He's going to spot the 2 medevacs going to the backside of his base. So he should be okay to deal with this, but he hasn't. I haven't seen there's no reaction quite yet with his roaches. So this drop's going to come into the natural, and it's going to take out at least the queen, probably some more drones. The army is going to move back from Anubis to deal with this. And with that, 8-ball should move forward with this army. He should move forward with this army. No, he's not going to move forward with this army. Now he is. Doesn't lose too much in the medevacs, picks up and backs away. Now the Liberators are in good position on top of the ramp, and I think this should be it. Even with decent bailing hits, there's just too much stim bio, there's too much medevac support. The longevity of this bio is going to be so much for too much for Anubis to deal with, and the drop in the back hasn't gone in yet. One attack at a time. Anubis, 8-Ball being very kind to his opponent. One attack at a time. We're not gonna let you deal with two. We'll go one attack and stop. Go to another attack. And there it is. 8-Ball is going to win. Anubis has to tap out, and all in goes up 1-0 in the best of 7. It's a nice play there from 8-Ball. The drop did a decent amount of damage. Kept the 9 in the third base over and over again. Really just never let Anubis get into his macro play. Yeah, and it did look a little scary when Anubis ran back across the map, and the 2 siege tanks that 8-Ball had were unsieged and inside of medevac. I was a little bit scared for a second there that he was just gonna lose at that point, but he just had enough rally to deal with it. The reinforcements were there, and the Marines on across the map came back to defend, which is definitely enough. All right, so the next player is going to be Zergring, which I think is not a Zerg, if I remember correctly. I think he's a Protoss? No, he's a Terran. Okay, so we got a little TVT action here. Yeah, sorry about the roommates, by the way. I asked him if he wanted the cast. We could have had a cast of someone who's never played StarCraft in his life. But he went to go play PUBG. Alright, let's say we're going to Aramida is the next map. Made by Avex. I remember last time I was like, why is this map called Aramida? And I can't remember what it meant again. It's something in Latin. I'm gonna look this up actually. Oh, it means hermit. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I forgot about that. Zergring is a Diamond 1 Terran, so this should be a quite a good match, I think. 8-Ball showed like he definitely could play at a pretty high level. I have not seen his TVT yet, so we'll find out, I guess. Alright, looks like players are ready. Let's get into it. That's probably like the best way to mess with your opponent, though, right? Like I remember playing a Terran whose name was Protoss. it just killed me. I was like, wait, what am I playing again? And I had to check that thing in the top right hand corner over and over again to figure out what the hell I'm playing against. I don't know, you probably can still hear him he went to his bedroom. I don't know if you can still hear him. He's still going. Alright. So, in the bottom center? Bottom right. Sure, we'll go bottom center right of Aramida. Playing for Guns and Roaches, we have Zergring. And the top center left-ish position, we have playing for All Inspiration. It is 8-Ball. Coming off an impressive Game 1 win. I still remember this Revenge Toaster from the game that World is Doom played last week. I don't know what a Revenge Toaster is. It looks like he's scrubbing the ground, but why is he a toaster? Like, What is it supposed to be? Does the toast come out of the middle there? Oh no, it's gone. Shit. Is it one on the other side of the map? High level casting, guys. Wait, where's the other? Oh, they both must be hidden. Unfortunate. No, there he is. He's back. Okay. I gotta figure out what this thing is. No, you motherfucker, get back here. The problem is I don't know anything about TVT, so I can't really give you any analytical casting right now. All I know is he has 2 gases, he has 1 gas, so he should have tech faster. That's about all I can give you, and more tech. So 8-Ball does come in and spot it, and he does spot the timing in the factory as well. Oh wait, there's rocks here? What the fuck? Is debris over back here? Oh, this. I like this map. I should play this map. I did not know those rocks here. Wait. This map. All right. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna give you guys a free strategy next time this map comes up. Proxy hatch right here. Do you remember that map that you see in the pool? I think early Legacy of the Void, where there was backdoor rocks to your natural, and people would spine crawler rush into it because there's bushes blocking it. The same concept, I think. I'm just saying, guys. April does win the Reaper vs Reaper fight. Oh, god damn it. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, shit. Uh-oh, guys. What the hell just happened? That's unfortunate. Game may have frozen. God damn it. Is this the alt-tab bug that someone was talking about? Damn it. Fuck me. Is it gonna come back? Am I dead? I might be dead. Alright, we're gonna let them play it out. Well, guys, whenever they finish, I guess I'll come back to it. Fucking hell. Slightly awkward. I guess I'll be back in a little bit. We'll give you some music in the meantime.
That's a shock.
Oh yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, boo! You forgot to mute your mic when yelling at your roommate.
I like to think that it wasn't a forget. You didn't forget. I'd like to think you didn't forget. You just
What?
want to give us an insight into your life. Are you roommates or what? Because you moved pretty recently, right? Yeah.
Why is there not enough room in your bedroom? What else do you have in there? Is this a big bed? Why do you have a queen?
Because he needs some. Look, because Boo is a very promiscuous individual, and he gets all the bitches. So,
yeah.
all the Asian bitches, and only the Asian ones, because the non-Asian ones you can't have a three-way, just a queen size bed.
Yeah,
Well-
that's exactly it.
Wait, what?
Well, you guys are on stream now. Entertain them.
Whoa! You got like 200 offers right now.
Can't just be like, oh yeah, right,
Come on.
right.
I've got a
You were on stream this
reputation.
entire time, by the way.
Jesus Christ, boo!
Wow. Oh man.
Look,
okay.
I'm savage.
I don't know how to mute you guys and not my Spotify, so.
You go to Discord and you deafen.
Well, I
Oh.
gotta wait for this game to end, so I need something to be entertaining. I need you guys to be entertaining.
So, wait, is there a tournament at AFCON?
A what?
Yeah, that's
AFCON
where
is like
I
the,
first met Brad.
the main
What's that?
video game convention at Adelaide.
Oh,
It's
the
like
game's
the
over.
biggest-
All right, we did it, guys.
Do we win?
I have no idea.
Oh, god damn it.
Let's find out.
Or, yeah, go 8 ball.
No, we lost.
God fucking damn
Alright,
it, 8
peace
ball.
out. Peace out, set. Oh fuck, he's playing Lando. God damn it.
TV?
What?
You want to play?
Just don't
Wait,
tell
what?
it's TBT.
It's
Don't
TBT.
tell him. Don't tell him.
I mean, he's
Where
been
am I
listening to us. He should know.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
He's literally in the call with us. He's just deaf.
Get
Just
him
really-
in there. TV, you're up.
No, I'm not.
Fuck, no. Get in there.
Tristan is
you-
not available.
you
right now.
have your pick of maps, too.
Right again.
I don't want to make Pisos get out of a game that's 10 minutes in.
Oh, no.
You're literally our only chance right now. Only choice.
They can resume from replay.
That's a good point. I better not accidentally alt tab anything. Because the problem is I have like one of those stupid shit alerts come up.
Are you not running it in Windows borderless?
No, I am in Windows borderless, which I guess broke it. I don't know how that. Okay.
What?
Apparently it's a bug with Windows borderless right now. Maybe I should get out of Windows borderless.
Okay. Well,
Windowed borderless. Windowed borderless.
yep.
All right, I'm gonna TV. You're playing. Pick a map.
Yeah, TB, get in there. What did I knock down? I knocked something over. I don't know what.
All right.
Where am I picking?
I put it in the all in TheNydus chat. Not Booma and not Aramita. Alright, how do I stop myself from accidentally alt tabbing now? This should be fun. See what I was saying about having your fucking tag? God damn it.
Oh no, I can't play. What
Oh.
a shame.
Why can't you play? What the fuck?
Alright, get me Sosa. Or take the forfeit and put me or Luna then.
We winning or not yet?
1-1.
Or 1-1. Maybe
Wait, how many games
1-2.
do you have on your all-in account?
Who, me?
No, TV.
Oh.
Like none, probably?
I have no clue. Probably none.
I have enough.
It's
Field me, coach.
more
Come on,
than
let
none.
me.
Is it enough or not enough?
How much is enough?
40.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It's only one.
God damn it. This is a fucking shit show. Alright, God, if he's 12 minutes, he's in the game for 12 minutes.
Tell him to give us. We gave them 10 minutes. They can give us 10 minutes. Damn it.
We gave them
5.
20 minutes. Fuck that. They were 10
Yeah.
minutes late.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, sure. Put Logan in.
Yeah, that'd be good. We'll put the GM in for the diamond slot.
A master's key. Come on.
Fuck off.
You have a GM border, I'm pretty sure.
It's gold, whatever. God damn it. Motherfucking TV. That's what I told him. You gotta switch tag to our tag. He just wants to be on cuck for the rest of his goddamn fucking life. I need to drink more for this. Is there? Oh, that'd be helpful. Is there a prevent alt tabbing? Is it like in control somewhere? Language reason. Let's not play on West. Show alerts. Select alarm, mouse keyboard. Enable mouse. Disable alt tab. Cool. Alright, we're gonna disable alt tab for now. Hey, Pisos is here. What do you know? Look at that timing. Alright guys, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely we'll get there. I'm gonna go to Mujo Gardens if he doesn't say anything. This is a shit show, guys. This is. I need to drink more to make this happen, I guess. This is like the only map I think is really good in this map pool. Actually, Verdur's not bad. Interloper's not bad. Deadman's Bridge is not bad. Actually, the maps aren't that bad. They're just a little weird when you first see them. All right, we're back in it, guys. All right. Let's not fuck this up this time. God damn it. I prevent the Windows key already. Alright. So in the bottom left-hand corner, taking the last game in, I want to say, the most brutal fashion ever. I don't know what happened, but it must have been brutal. It is, from Guns N' Roaches, it is Zergring. And in the top right-hand corner, playing for Team All Inspiration, the Peruvian, I don't know, killer, P. Sosa. So last game, Zergling did some really intense stuff. It was so intense, my game crashed. You guys were just not ready for it at all. I wasn't ready for it either. So P. Sosa, being as P. Sosa as he is, going for the pool first, doing some little weird shenaniganry. Doesn't play by the rules. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't play by the hatch gas pool stuff. Just he makes his own rules. P. Sosa has the magic. When's the last time you've seen someone with such control and movement? Wrong meme. Sorry. Actually, I don't know how that meme goes. I feel like I should know it. But Zergring going for his standard play, standard TVZ, refinery, barracks, Reaper, command center, normal stuff. So he's gonna come in here, spot the time of his hatchery. If he knows normal timings, he knows that that's kind of a late hatchery. He's gonna see the pool finished and be like, wait a second, why are there pools? Why is there lings already done? Why is the pool finished already? And why are there 6 lings coming across the map? This is weird. Now here's the thing: if P. Sosa tries to be sneaky and goes around the Reaper, he might be able to cancel this command center. But what probably will actually happen is that Zergring's gonna chill with the Reaper and just defend at home. But even then, 6 lings, a little bit tricky to deal with 6 lings with 1 Reaper. Like you could probably like chase a Reaper with 2 or 3 lings and then use the other couple to kill this command center or kill the SCV. So I think P. Sosa should probably get the cancel on this, if I had to take a guess. As long as he doesn't spend all the lings on the Reaper. Just kill P. Sosa. P. Sosa. P. Sosa. Oh my god, P. Sosa. Thank you. Alright, he's gonna get the stop at least for the time being. So, and Zergring's gonna spend a lot of micro here to defend against this Reaper, but he did what he needed to do. He got rid of that. He stopped the command center from being built. He's gonna put Zergring back a little bit, and he gets a second SCV as well, so not too bad. I think he spotted the second barracks as well, which is pretty nice for him. Yeah, he spotted both the barracks. Alright, so third base coming out from P. Sosa. Down here on the left-hand side, pretty decent time, but again, P. Sosa just doesn't give a shit about Zergling speed. No gases in the main at all, just now gas in the natural being finished. So his Zergling speed is going to be much later than normal, but he's going to get that pretty good economic advantage here from just not having to mine gas for a while. Although he is taking double gas now at the 3-minute mark. So I'm curious what he's going to go into. I know P. Sosa does like going his Roach Hydra play, so that's probably what he's going to transition into from this. But as of right now, I don't know. See how well he can deal with the 2-on-1 coming out of Zergling. It's I think a pretty good build against Roaches. Just, I mean, we saw it in the first game, right? The Roaches really didn't have a great, weren't great at dealing with the drops, right? Because you really got to make sure you split in the right spots and hit your, be very aware of where the medevacs are coming in from, and make sure your Roaches are there before the medevac comes in. Because a couple stem Marines could kill a lot of things really fastly if the Roaches aren't there to react. Deny mining, kill some buildings, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so here comes the Roach one and the Evo Chamber. So it is going to be that Roach style play that I was talking about before. See what he makes here, how many Roaches he's able to make. He's going to probably be making... Oh, supply block. He's not making shit. Okay, never mind. But there will be... Widow Mine also with this 2-on-1. So it's going to be the 2 medevacs and a Widow Mine as well. That Widow Mine can be pretty good, just in addition to the normal 16 Marines, that one Widow Mine could do a lot of splash damage, usually when you're against a mostly Ling based defense, right? If the Zerg does some kind of weird kind of miss micro and he'll lose all his Lings, then you can stim in and kill the Queens. But Pisosa not going for that, going for the roaches instead. So he should be in pretty good shape here, as long as he's, like I said before, on top of his scouting, knows where this drop is coming from. Or never mind, he's not even going to go with the Widow Mine, he's going to go straight with 16 Marines. Pisosa doesn't have too much of a overload spread. He's got one down at the bottom here, one down the right-hand side, but this top left-hand side actually really doesn't have too much. Luckily his roaches are in a pretty good spot though, so he should be able to do what he needs to do. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. That it froze again. He should be able to defend this. No vision of it quite yet, but roaches are going to be in the area. Here comes the stem in. Gonna go for some drones here to get 1, 2, possibly 3. No. Zergling's gonna pick up and run into the main base, and not too much here. This is kind of a long distance for the roaches to go back and forth here. Pisos is gonna do the right thing and split some of the roaches back at the third base. So just in case Zergling picks up and goes back to third, he will have something to defend with. Only 3 or so roaches in the main now. The 3 queens should be able to shoot this away though. This one medevac is pretty low. Meanwhile, as the map, Zergling now getting his command center going. So he's going to have that third base on the way and moving into siege tanks to deal with those roaches and hydras. Roaches are going to do pretty well here against these Marines. I mean, there's a lot of Marines, a lot of healing, but oh wow, actually the medevac goes down to 8 health and doesn't die. Takes out the queen as well. So how many queens are actually left over here? There's 2 queens only left over for Pisosa, but the defense has been pretty good. He's only lost like 3 workers. He's up 54 to 42 workers and up a decent amount of supply. And the upgrade, the +1 is about to finish as well. +1 for Zergling is on the way. And these two roaches pop out at a really nice time here, so should be okay. Pisosa's going to have to pull some more roaches down to defend. It's all about that split, right? Because you gotta have to make sure you deal with the drops in the main, and make sure deal with the drops that are at the third base, but also have enough in the main in case he runs up there. And there's also this other drop down in the right-hand side that he has to deal with as well. So it's all about Pisosa spreading and how he's able to deal with all this. There's a bunch of roaches here now, and I think this should be pushed back for sure. So Zergling try to get damage where he can, but not really doing too much as of yet. He killed these amount of queens, which is not bad, but this is a pretty big roach swell coming across the map with +1, and Pisosa going for the spire now behind this. I do not believe Zergling will be able to get his command center down. And this push is going to be a little scary, but the 2 siege tanks here and the Widow Mine should be enough to scare Pisosa off. Maybe if he feels bold, he might try it. The door is open. This might be a bait though. Wait, was the door open? Actually, was he not able to get through that? I'm losing my mind. Maybe that was actually blocked. He does actually lose the siege tank, which is pretty big. And that was just Marines and SCVs against the roaches and the Ravagers. Ravagers shoot a couple bottles, and the bottles don't hit anything. And I think with the SCVs here to tank for them, Pisosa should be able to. Pisosa will be cleaned up. Actually, the other side of the map. What am I talking about? Zergling, with the drops that were still there, are actually ripping Pisosa apart. Loses 25 workers already. I did not even see this. I was too busy dealing with that attack in the front, and yeah, Pisosa is going to have to tap out. The Zergling just does too much damage, and there it goes. Wow, I actually thought the drops were running back home to defend. I did not actually see it. Let me do a little quick rewind here. How far back can I rewind? Yeah, so this drop gets cleaned up, right? And then this drop stays here. Oh, this drop's still up here, and Pisosa kind of just started rallying. Well, actually, he's got some here. Wait, where'd that drop go? Oh, the drop comes back. Okay. So, yeah, Pisosa's rallying all his roaches across the map, and just doesn't have the reinforcements here to deal with it. He's got nothing in production. And these two, the Marines with the drop just come in and catch a naked Pisosa. So, yeah. Just a little too aggressive there with Pisosa, a little overextension. Oops, wrong hotkey. Alright, so looks like Zergling's gonna take the 2-1 lead for GnR. Next up, Let's see who we're gonna go with next.
Got the manual strats, I guess.
Which one of you guys wants next?
So,
I do.
I think
You do?
World Storm's going up.
Okay.
Oh
Why?
my god! Wow! Holy shit!
Yeah, sure. I
You
don't know.
moved us, and like that's us watching the stream.
Where'd Zergrim go? He disappeared on me. I lost him. I lost Zergrim. Alright, so 2-1 in favor of GnR. Let's see what World of Doom can come back with. World of Doom is a really, really good Zerg player. The way he plays his EVT is really, really nice. It's a lot of like really fluid Ling Bane micro into just really good meter control. I really think he's a good solid pick, and which is why he's out, because I don't know, just because. I just like watching World of Doom play, actually. I wish I could play like him. Let's see. Again, nobody knows the fucking maps because why not? What did we just play? I can't remember the map we just played. Oh, Mujo. So guys, what's up? As much as my problem is whenever I cast, if a 2-minute delay, I can't interact with chat. But yes, Nano, dang it, Pisos, I agree. I really don't like roaches in ZVT, but I mean, I've seen so many people make it happen, so I'm not gonna say anything too bad about it, because I've definitely seen it work. I just feel like drops are so good against it. Pisos did a pretty good job there of actually defending it, splitting his units in the right spots, but the problem is when he came back and attacked, he just had nothing at home to defend. I actually don't know what he was doing at home. Alright, waiting on Doom to be ready. Zerging is now ready, but so Verdure Temple. Interesting map, I think. I think that like is less wide open than I kind of expected when I looked at it. Cause the middle is pretty choky when I think about it. World of Doom played last week on it against Dante, and it kind of looked a little iffy. A lot of ramps, a lot of choke points to kind of deal with. Dante played it really well, but World of Doom just kind of barely held on and swung back really nicely. So, see if he can do it again here against Zergring. Alright, so in the bottom left hand corner, coming in for Team All Inspiration, trying to bring the series back to 2-2. It is the Zerg player, World is Doom. And in the top right hand corner, playing for Team Guns and Roaches. Up 2 kills now. It is Zergring. Now let's see what we could do here. I'm expecting World is Doom to play a standard kind of Lingbane Muta type play, but it looks like Zergring is going to go with the I am not as good as a Masters 1 player. I'm going to go cheese him a little bit here. So here comes a proxy barracks on the bottom right hand side. And let's give me a second and a third as well. So proxy 3 racks or proxy 4 racks. I think Doom may actually lose this. Because from what I remember, Doom is not the best at playing against super cheesy builds. So we'll see what happens here. So yep, third command center is down here. Doom has absolutely no idea, but this overload is actually going in a decent spot to see it, but it may be a little bit late actually. Actually, I don't know. We'll see how long it takes him to see this. And he's got the, yeah, okay, so we'll see. Actually, he will see this, actually. So Doom's got the right idea with his overload scouting. He'll come to the right hand side, see these barracks. It's gonna be Marines, actually. And there isn't a bunker coming down yet, so Doom should be able to know, okay, there's a bunch of proxy shit coming over. He doesn't know it's not Reapers yet, though. But I think in the end, oh, now he knows it's not Reapers. He even has a chance to run away, so I don't think he even will lose his Overlord, which is pretty nice. The amount of time he's buying here with this Marine attacking the Overlord rather than the going for the base and building any kind of spine crawlers or bunkers. Oh, actually, Zergring's gonna bring everything. So this is gonna be something. Does Doom see it? He barely sees the train of SCVs coming across. So I wonder if he knows what's happening. That supply block actually is gonna hurt a lot for Doom, but he is gonna make double spines in the main, which I think is gonna be enough for him. Just the fact that the double spines are gonna be able to, like, because he's gonna have to sack this natural because he knows, all right, he brought all the SCVs. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that at my natural. There's no way I'm holding that. I'm gonna have to run back to the main, and with his double spines and all his drones, he should be able to hold this. He has to fight with his spines though, for sure. Zergring gonna try to move around the other side, get a good engagement here. Oh, he's not fighting with the spines, but this is, yeah, it's a little bit rough here. Not the Marines are being tanked. The tank are getting tanked for by the SCVs here. Well, Doom may just go down to the natural mine down here. He's never gonna be able to kill these two spine crawlers. And the more time Doom buys, the better it's gonna be for him because there's just less and less. Because Doom could keep making stuff here, right? But Zergring can't. He's got 4 SCVs back at home. Not even a commit, not even anything else. So Doom just has to be kind of patient right here and make sure, alright, I don't need that base. Worst case scenario, I lose my main, I lose my spawning pool, but I'll still have my 17 workers here that are actually doing something rather than the 9 that aren't doing anything over here by Zergring. So yeah, just basically Doom not dying is a win for him at this point. These spine crawlers will probably die unless he runs them away. I think at this point he's just gonna kind of leave him there. He's gonna try to walk him out. Oh, he's gonna lift him because they're not gonna do anything there. All right, Doom's gonna come back with the rest of his lings, and I think at this point the lings should be able to clean it up by themselves. Oh, nice hold position there from Zergring though. Dude, please just attack. Oh my god. Well, I don't think it matters, but there's been a nice attempt here from Zergring to make this happen. There's only 3 more Marines left, and I think this queen, the spine crawler, is gonna probably clean this one up for him. Yeah, there's the GG. I did like that whole position micro on the ramp though. That it gave Zergring a chance for a little bit there, but it was just he didn't actually kill Doom, and Doom was able to just transfer down to the natural. And you know, when you're mining 6 times as much as your opponent, it's just every moment that goes by you get so much farther and farther ahead. Yeah, nice attempt there from Zergring. I like the idea, as the MMR difference was pretty massive, but nice attempt. Didn't quite go the way he wanted. All right, so we tie it up 2-2, all in versus GnR. See who's coming in next. So I just realized, did the game update, I guess, before I turned this on, where all tabbing broke? I didn't think it did, but I guess it did. All right, let's see who's in the channel. We got no one in the channel. Oh, there we go. We got no one in the channel. All right. So I guess in the meantime we're gonna chill a little bit. Gonna hang out. All right. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna chill. We're gonna real chill. Oh, never mind. I lied. I was gonna say we're gonna chill till we find a player, but looks like they have a player. There's gonna be Kong. I don't know who Kong is. Let's find out. Kong looks like it is a Masters 2 Terran and/or Protoss. I'm not sure what actually. He's got a lot of games on both. Or Zerg. Why not? Also Zerg. Random? Just straight random maybe. Oh, I don't know. Kong. No, Terran. Okay, Terran. It's a freaking bug where like it looks like it's the one below, but it's not actually. His Zerg is Masters 3. His Protoss is Masters 3. So I'm assuming he's gonna play Terran here. Looks like we're going to Eloper? What's Eloper? Interloper. Okay. I was like, Eloper. Like that's a different map. We're not playing that map. We can talk about that map later. Oh shit. Just grabbed my foot. I hope this thing ends sooner because I'm supposed to go over to someone's place and drink more, so I can just keep drinking here with you guys, right? Who needs people? We have the internet. I did buy some really nice scotch. I might just drink that. If we win, I'll drink that. Alright, looks like Kong is ready to go. Let's see if Doom is ready to go as well. Riser is since Riser is not allowed to play in any of these tournaments, he's all-in's like cheerleader. He's our official mascot now. Oh god. I'm gonna go get a fucking energy drink after this. I'm tired. We should stop doing these on Fridays. Stop doing it on work days. Alright, in the bottom right hand corner of Interloper, we have the Blue Zerg playing for Team All Inspiration. Taking the last game in a convincing style. It is World is Doom. And in the top left hand corner, playing for Guns and Roaches, the king, it is Kong. I don't know if he's the king, but he's the king in my book. The king of Kong? I don't know. So going with a little bit of low ground supply depot here. He's probably going to try to wall off as fast as he can with the first barracks down here and then continue on. I think it's actually a pretty safe play. There really isn't much Zergs do nowadays to break that unless you kind of go for a really early pool or like a... Say you go for like a 14-14 Ravager all in, which is a lot less common nowadays because of just the amount of drones, SCV scouts you see. Everybody spots the 14-14 pretty early now. So Doom gonna go for standard play. Hatch first, gas second. Actually, never mind. Kong's just gonna wall off with 2 barracks. So I wonder what he's gonna go with here. If he's gonna drop another one and go for a 3x Reaper, or I'm not really sure yet. Or he might just be walling off completely. Looks like a 3rd Rax. So 3x Reaper, still a pretty good build. Even after the Reaper nerfs, still a pretty good build. So let's see how World of Doom is able to deal with this. I've had so many people tell me so many different ways of how to actually deal with this build. Some people say you have to get Ravagers out. Some people just say make a shit ton of Speedlings and Queens. Every different way kind of has its own merits, I think, right? And it looks like Doom's not going to spot this, actually, for a decent while. He's going to send his overlords to the bottom left here and go up. So he's actually, the center way where these Reapers come in, it's going to be completely clear of overlords. When he's going to know something's a little bit different is when he starts seeing the 2nd and 3rd Reaper come across the map. So here comes the 1st Reaper. Gonna try to get a kill off here. Nice save there from Doom as of right now. Making Queens and 4 Lings, so nothing too crazy yet from him. I think now he's not actually. I think actually Kong is kind of holding his Reapers back a little bit here, which is kind of a nice play. But now that Doom sees the 2nd Reaper, he starts realizing, okay, this may be something a little bit more serious than what I was expecting. 3rd Queen is on the way out as well. Spinecrawler getting up in the back. Definitely a pretty good... Ooh, almost gets that Reaper. Nice little micro here from Kong. I think that Spinecrawler on the back is going to be pretty big. Try to focus fire down that weakened Reaper. It doesn't quite get it because the regen was coming up just as he was attacking it. 2nd Queen's going to come down. 3rd Queen. So 3 Queens now against 4 Reapers. Pretty good. Nice control here from Kong, though. Really just pulling back every time a Reaper gets hurt. A little bit of supply block here from Doom. Spinecrawler coming forward, so I think once the Spinecrawler gets down, Doom should be in pretty good shape. He doesn't want to have to use up transfuses on these Queens, though. So now Lings are done with speed. I think 5 Queens are about to be out. With the Spinecrawler at the front, he should be in pretty good shape. The Reapers are actually going to run into the main base. Ooh, kind of dangerous. Doesn't actually lose any Reapers, though, which is pretty good for Kong. Does run up into a kind of a dangerous spot there at that jump. Gets hit a decent amount with the Lings, but still not losing too much. Doom basically trying to cover all his bases here. There's only really one spot to jump in from for his for the Reapers, so having these 3 Queens here is a pretty good spot. Doom's gonna come out to the front. Nice little pullback there. No damage done quite yet. At this point, Kong is kind of just like, alright, well, these Reapers aren't going to get too much damage. He didn't lose any Reapers yet, though, so he's going to just go to try to expand here and keep his opponent at 3 bases, which I think is a pretty good idea. Ooh, big Reaper grenade hit against all the Lings though. They will get in here against these Queens. And the Queens are going to take a bit of damage and drop some transfuses, so not too bad. Did he lose any Reapers? No, so Kong has still not lost a single unit yet. It's really nice control. But I do like this overlay here, just spawning all these Reapers. This Spine Crawler is just doing work here for Doom. There's really no way Kong could get in here without taking significant damage from either all these Queens or Spine Crawler and all the Lings. So it's kind of a stalemate here, which is I think okay for Kong because he could kind of just keep expanding behind us, right? He took his natural. Doom can't really get anywhere. Nice transfuser there actually. Doesn't lose any of the Queens, and loses 2 Reapers for it as well. So I think at some point Kong has to run out because there's gonna be enough Zerglings and stuff to push him back. But Doom actually does get his Spire scouted, so Kong should know. All right, there is a Spire on the way. But these Reapers may start going down. Not enough Lings quite yet to get us around, but he does lose a couple. 5 Queens. Gonna play a little bit of play some jumping jacks or whatever you want to call them. Third command center is down for Kong and being floated out to a third command center location, which I just don't know where he's going with this. Is he going here with it? He's going forward with it. Third base for Doom is going to have to start now, so the economy is definitely going to be in Kong's favor at the moment. But the tech for Doom is pretty good. He's got his mutas out already, and Kong, Kong's pretty set. He's got a lot of Marines, but that's about it. Is he a stim? Actually, I don't even know if he's a stim. He's Comet Shield. I'm assuming he's stim. Yeah, he is stim. Okay. The mutas gonna come out and chase away these Reapers finally. Gonna have to run those Reapers into all the Queens, and they're all gonna finally go down. So Doom, I think, has stabilized. He is a little bit behind the economy as the third base of his opponent is faster than his own. But no, 3 SCVs. Okay. I've done this occasionally where they just run drones across the map for no reason. But Kong is definitely going to try to play it safe and just make a whole bunch of missile turrets everywhere. Doom's going to try to utilize his the mutas to kind of get some damage in. He might cancel Comet Shield, which would be pretty nice. No, but the Marines are here. That's scare it away. It's 3 SCV kills as well. Like I was saying before this game, I think Doom's got a really nice muta micro, and he's gonna try to utilize it here to get himself back to this game. Then Marine's gonna come, he's gonna stim, get 1, maybe 2 mutas. He gets 2 mutas. Ooh, he could have got more actually. Doom wasn't quite paying attention. He didn't run all the way out. He could have ran farther out to, but didn't. Doom does not see a third base yet, which is kind of an issue because if he leaves his opponent here with his third base basically for free, it's gonna start becoming an issue very soon. His standing army at home isn't that much. It's a couple of Bantlings and a bunch of Queens. The mutas are. This one muta actually is gonna spot the army coming out, which is pretty nice. So Doom knows it's on the way. Can he deal though? The Queens are going to try to come here and intercept the medevacs, but actually no, he doesn't need to. He's going to drop on top of this third base, and I don't know if that was the best choice for him because the army was there. He will take out the fourth base though, which is a nice kind of pick off there for Kong. Like he will lose these 2 medevacs full of units. Nice pick up there from Doom. Doom still doesn't know about the third base of Kong though. Ooh, loses a couple mutas there. Banelings don't quite have speed yet, so let's see how Kong's splits are off creep. This is an interesting choke point actually to fight in. Doom making some more mutas as well. I think it's just the Queen Baneling defense is going to be pretty nice. Baneling speed on the way as well, so once that finishes, I feel like Doom will be in a much more comfortable position. Doom's a little bit dangerous here, the way he's coming across the map though, with all these Marines in stimmable distance, right? I wonder if Doom is still thinking that his opponent's only on 2 bases. But he is doing a really good job here of making sure that Kong can't really leave his base without taking significant damage from the Mutas. Every time he moves out, Doom comes back inside the Mutas with their superior speed, gets some damage down, and then comes back home when he needs to. It's a lot of Mutas, actually. How many Mutas does he have? He has 19 Mutas now. Speed is about to finish now, and here comes the Banelings. Because the thing is, there is no real splash damage here for Kong, right? So, if his Marines split, the Mutas kind of can pick off the stragglers, and there's really no danger for Doom in just kind of like rolling Banelings at him. It's gonna just make Kong a micro like a god, with really no repercussions. He group his lings up, whatever. And I think Doom's gonna come in here and take out a couple of these. He takes out both the Widow Mines. Nice move there, before anything really could happen. So basically, it's a almost purely Marine army against Doom's Mutaling Bane. Oh, that's gonna lose a lot of Mutas here. Actually, how many Mutas did he lose there? A little bit sloppy there with the control. He loses, I don't know, I think probably like 4 Mutas. 4th base can come down here for Kong on the top right hand side. This base does seem very exposed for like a Ling run by, but Doom has not quite gotten in there yet to deal any real damage. 4th base on the left hand side for Doom is done. I think he realized taking this 4th base on the right hand side is a little bit trickier. I think taking this one is a nice spot. Got tucked behind the other bases, and gonna try to get one over here as well, probably. Mew's gonna come into this 3rd base, take out the spire, the 2 missile turrets pretty easily. Gets 4 work kills and just denies mining for a little bit as the Marines come back. Mule Hammers drop though. Just like Doom's ability to just get damage in with these Mutas is just incredible, right? Every time Kong is out of position, Doom comes in and gets another 13 SCV kills, so playing this really well. And running back towards the 3rd base again. The turrets are gonna finish. Loses a couple Mutas for it, but he does still lose 17 workers. What I'm a little afraid of for Doom is Doom doesn't have any detection with these Mutas, right? Like, you just run over a Widowmine by accident. So here comes the pure Marine army of Kong once again. See how good his splits are. And I think it's just gonna be too many Banelings here for him. With no Widow Mines to kind of deal the splash damage, this is just he's gonna be chased all the way back to his base. And I think with the 160 to 100 supply lead, Doom may have taken this game. We'll come over to this 4th base now. Just a couple of missile turrets here to defend. The 3rd base is basically completely ransacked, and Doom's gonna come in here and try to take out this planetary. I think he will get it as the Mutas are +2 attack, and there it is, the command center goes down. GG from Kong. Willis Doom takes game number 5 and brings all into match point. So nicely played there for sure. Just the dealing with the Thorax Reaper was really well done, right? He lost I don't think any SCVs to it at all, any drones to it at all. Kind of just sat on top of the ramp. There's one little spot where the Reapers could kind of jump up and down, and he set three Queens there with full energy to transfuse the entire time. There's 2 Queens at the bottom, 1 Spine Crawler, and just really it was a wall of Zerg that Kong really couldn't get into, right? Sure, after that Kong was able to take his natural, get his 3rd command center way faster than Doom, but Doom was able to just kind of, instead of trying to get 3rd base that most Zergs would try to get, he would just kind of sit there like, all right, I can't take a 3rd base yet. Let me go to Lair. Let me go to Spire. At least I have the ability to do that. And he got the Mutas. He got like 8 or 9 Mutas very fast, which was a really nice play. All right, so let's see who GnR puts up next and what map. Ooh, 22 viewers, guys. I'm glad you stuck through this after all the technical difficulties of me getting murked off a game, So next player, it looks like it will be Skywalker. Let's see what Skywalker is. Skywalker is a Masters 3, looks like Protoss. Let's see what he could do here. Dead Man's Bridge looks like we're going to. So it looks like he wants to go to a big map. We'll play a 2v2, why not?
How's it going?
Bet. Sounds like you guys having fun over there.
Oh god, it was a shit show. All 3 games were just awful. Actually, in the last one, Kurt and Owen's cousin made it to the top 12.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got game point here.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Apparently, when I told you to go over there, I didn't mute myself, so they all heard me like yell at you. So now I'm like a fucking abusive roommate. Like, get the fuck out of my room.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to the room. Get in the closet. Get in the closet.
I could tell. I was like just shouting. Though.
Yeah, because I'm like, you were louder because of the normal headphones, right?
Noise canceling. I was like, I need to hear myself, even though I have noise canceling headphones on.
Yeah. You want to do the introductions. Introduce this person.
And today we have Skywalker as a Protoss.
Wait, did I even do the right overlay? Oh, I hope I did. I have no idea if I did. We're gonna find out.
My smooth, buttery radio voice.
Go for the bottom right.
And on the bottom right, we got World is Doom as Zerg, part of the All-In clan here. Got his queen out.
The golf announcer voice.
Yes, he's got his queen.
Actually, the U.S. Open's on now, isn't it?
It is.
Fucking Dustin Johnson is like in 50 something with like +1.
There we go.
Shitting the bed.
I think Speef's gonna miss the cut. All right, so we got a 4-player map here. Looks like the probe is gonna scout the wrong way. Doom feels safe, because I think you got the 3 pretty much free base. Actually, yeah, the third base isn't that free. 2 free bases. This third base is really actually very exposed. This looks like a really good map for Zerg. Thinking about it, you got these 2 bridges over here.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
It's like this third base for a Protoss looks like it's gonna be pretty hard to hold.
So can you expand? What about this guy?
Which guy?
This fucker.
Oh yeah, you can expand here, but let's see. So Skywalker has come in, spot what he could spot, and I realized I disabled my alt tab, so I can't actually even tell if I had the right overlay. We'll find out soon enough. We'll find out in literally 2 minutes. Oh yeah. So he's gonna come in, spot the gas, gonna spot the timing of the pool, and feel pretty much safe because this is pretty standard stuff. I think Doom's going to feel pretty good about the fact that he is cross-map position here. Just gives him plenty of room to react to anything, right? React to any kind of Protoss all in, see what he needs to see. Because I think Doom always also goes for a pretty early what's it called, overload speed. So he's probably going to come across the map very, very quickly. Yeah, I didn't have the overlay up. Fuck me. It's okay. It'll come in 30 seconds. But it looks like it's going to be a Stargate coming out of Skywalker. Makes a lot of sense since Skywalker is, Skywalker is, he's going to walk the skies. Stargate play coming out of him. Doom, on the other hand, just kind of doing the standard stuff. Takes his third base around 250. Graham, they're calling you a hottie. Alright, he's gone. Whatever. They're calling you a hottie. A bunch of dudes think you're hot online. Is that a bunch of dudes think you're hot? Is that weird?
Yes. Actually, no.
Actually, from experience, no, that's not weird.
Not fair. I'm totally used to it. Totally used to that. Pay attention.
Yep, here comes the overload speed from World is Doom, so you should be able to spot it.
I didn't even know I was in range of that camera.
Yeah, you were on the camera for a split second. You get the edge. Yep, so it's gonna be an Oracle play. Overload speed is now finished for Doom, and he's gonna spot it with this Ling actually. So perfect. Let's see where the Overlord. Okay, Sport Call is going down now. One in the main, one in the natural. Third base isn't quite done yet though. Okay, so Overload's coming down from the right-hand side, but Doom is well prepared for his 2 queens in position. Here comes the Oracle, though. He's probably not gonna get much done. The queens are gonna be here for the interception. Oh, this is just annoying. Oh, I hate for us to do this. This is so gross. Stasis warding, not even trying to kill, just gonna stasis ward the corner. The worst part about this, right, is you can't even right-click, like, queue up to mine. It doesn't work. Which, like, you know, how you shift mine it, or shift right-click it. But whatever. You have to manually do it. So Lair coming up at about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Evo Chamber as well. So I think he's probably going to go to that Ling, Bane, Hydra because there's no Roach Warren quite out yet. Worker count is pretty much even right now. Skywalker is just, he's got such room to do what he wants right now, so he's going to take that third base relatively quickly for Protoss. What is that? God. Oh, he just triggered it? I don't even know. Wait, how do you trigger it? Oh, I guess he pulled back. Oracle's coming in now, and basically gonna get scouting, not really much else. He may even go down. Oh, it doesn't go down. It's got 4 HP left. But Doom's gonna get a full scout off on the other side of the map. Sees the Twilight Council researching something, so he doesn't not sure what it is yet. But Charge is a pretty good option nowadays, especially since it's cheaper. A lot of times, a lot of pros will go for a kind of a Charge Lot Archon type of base play, but this is 2 more Stargates, so he may just go Charge Lot into Sky Toss. We're gonna see some carriers. We may see some carriers. An underage boy thinks you're hot. He's 16. Actually, here's the thing. He won't think you're hot. Do you like Bollywood music?
I like the Tunak Tunak song. That's about as
okay.
It's about as Bollywood as it's gonna get.
There's a big debate if Bollywood is good or not.
I haven't seen any Bollywood.
Not just the Bollywood movies, the Bollywood music specifically.
Oh,
nice little spot here in the links.
Definitely can't say that I listen to it on a regular basis.
Exactly. So it's shit. Now.
So no.
All right. So he's going to mass oracles. Okay, Skywalker. I see you, Skywalker. It's gonna be mass oracle charge lot. That's actually kind of cool. Doom's got to come in here and spot this, but he's got the overload speed, so he's gonna be able to do this over and over again. Like, if he comes in here, he should be able to come in here and see the oracles being made on here. Which I think he should, because you can see it inside the inside.
Oh, is he gonna look inside to see?
Yeah. So he sees more and more oracles being made, so I think he should know. Once you see this many oracles being made, you gotta drop like 3 spore cards per base, and then make a whole bunch of hydras and a bunch of queens. So I think Doom should be aware and know what to do here. Just like a big hydra timing would actually do really, really well here, because it's just oracles. Hydras and queens would be great. There's a lot of zealots though. I like the plan of Oracle Zealot because charge Zealots do very, very well against Hydralists because they can't run. And the Oracles will kill everything else. So, see how Doom reacts to this. I think what Doom needs 100% though is he needs Banelings. And the Baneling speed is done now, but I don't know how many Banelings are actually on the map. There's no Banelings out on the map right now.
You love your Banelings.
I'm a big fan of Banelings, especially against this composition. These units, as like clunky and as they are, they're still light units, and banelings do extra damage to light units. So if Doom can get these banelings done over here and get a good connection on these charge lots, he should be in pretty good shape. They're gonna charge on top of these queens now. The banelings are done. Ooh, they're a big hit there goes down. Trying to get a good spot here. I think Doom should be absolutely fine. A little bit of miss micro there. The Hydra's kind of moved command in a little bit, but I think there should be enough here to clean it up. Where are the Hydras? Where are the queens? One queen. There's only 2 queens actually. It's a little bit dicey here, but I think the reinforcement of the Doom should be enough. There's 17 Hydras on the way. As long as he keeps running these drones away, he should be okay. But meanwhile, outside the map, there's still 3 oracles coming out at a time. Where are these oracles going? Actually, there's not too much army here. Yeah, and Skywalker's actually he's just gonna straight up dip. He's out of here. He's like, you know what? I can't keep fighting this. I'm out of here. In the end, he only loses 8 workers, so not too bad for Doom. Got a couple really good baneling hits, and that fight was expensive for Skywalker. He loses like 3 or 4 oracles. And oracles are very, very expensive.
What's he counterattacking with?
A bunch of Hydras. So I think this counterattack could do a decent amount of damage. The army from Skywalker isn't that large. Oh, okay, never mind, it's kind of large. Oh, if he gets banelings of this, though, he'd be okay. 5 oracles can do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, but let's see, yeah, he wants to get back. Yeah. So I think Doom wants to go back, make some banelings, and then wait for it. Oh, actually, he's going to Swarm Host. That's an interesting choice. He's pulling out the inner grip here, inner resolve. The player, or his inner resolve. Why not that too? Because that's actually a decent choice though. Because I think making charge shots fight against Swarm Host Locust is pretty good, and they do a lot of damage very, very fast. He's gonna try to focus down this Archon. Doesn't quite get it. But yeah, there's no banelings here, which is a little bit of yeah. These charge shots are just not going down, and the problem is these Swarm Hosts. He made a bunch of Swarm Hosts, but when they're on cooldown, they don't really do anything. This cooldown's not the shortest cooldown. This third base is gonna go down for Doom. Queens are getting hit, and these chargelets just aren't dying. I was gonna say there's no banelings. He really needed the banelings to deal with the charge, but actually Skywalker, even though he's got this advantage, he's gonna run back home. He decides, you know what? I can go home and keep making more oracles and charge lots. I would love to see him go into carriers right now, but he hasn't done it quite yet.
Because fuck you, I want carriers.
Carriers are like a great late game nowadays for PvZ. All right, he's gonna try to focus down these Archons. Actually, those Locusts did absolutely nothing. They did way less than I thought they would. Banelings do finish up. A decent split here from Skywalker is going to make it so that the Banelings are not doing as much as they should, I think. Well, he's fighting into a pretty good choke here. The Hydras are able to kite for a pretty good while. He's not losing too many, but this Archon is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, and now the charge is into the natural base of Doom. This is looking rough. I think it was all stemmed from that first initial attack where Doom didn't have any banelings and the charge was kind of just wrecked havoc. Did all the Swarmos die?
So
yeah, all the Swarmos died.
Moral of the story,
against charge lots, yeah, you need banelings for sure. He will clean this up still in the end, but he's down 40 supply, which is gonna be rough, and he's only got Hydra Bane. More charges coming into the fourth base of Doom, and the economy is just kind of decimated here. A little move command. He's gonna get on top. He's gonna clear it up. He's gonna clear it up. But it's just there's no economy, and there's so much economy for Skywalker. He's up at 58 workers, still making more oracles. A bunch of charge lots, archons, just whatever the hell he wants. So yeah, this game's going longer than I expected it to go. After that first attack kind of failed from Skywalker, I thought Doom was gonna be in good shape, but he went to Swarm Host. He tried the meme a little bit too hard, I think. Swarm Host, okay. The thing with Swarm Host is you have to keep, when you fight with Swarm Host, defending with Swarm Host sucks. Because they come up once every like 7 years, because the cooldown's ridiculous. But attacking with Swarm Host and forcing them to defend against your Swarm Host when they're,
oh my god, those fucking cool.
Yeah, the Oracle's been working on it, and Doom is gonna have to tap out.
Yeah.
No anti-air.
Yep.
I feel like that's usually like a pretty big problem for
Zerg.
For Zerg is just dealing with air units. I mean, you can build the whatchamacallit.
There's a reason why air is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely Kurt and Owen still have a lot of PUBG to learn.
We're
They've got a lot.
yeah. All right, who wants to fuck this dude up? Wagon?
I mean, I normally would, but I'd like to see Wagon Ultra Nydus. So, yeah.
I like how he just said what the strategy he wants to do in the chat.
Oh, well.
It's fine, whatever, it's all good.
So that's a thing.
Where is he? Who just played the game? I don't remember. Oh, Skywalker, right?
Yeah.
Where is he at? Where is he? What map is left? Carnivore. Okay. Oh, this map looks weird. Alright, what are we gonna see it happen?
Fucking doing it live.
Pretty much.
Fuck it.
Okay, we're doing it. That man was entertaining. I'll give him that.
Dude, you heard about the book, right?
What about the book?
The novel that he wrote.
He wrote a novel? I don't know if he wrote.
Oh my god!
I didn't
You
read
gotta
it.
look it up. Like.
Oh, I
look
know
up
he
the
wrote a novel. I
synopsis.
never actually read it.
No, you don't have to read it. Just like look up the synopsis of it. It's about a news anchor who gets like booted
Oh,
off his
yeah, I
channel,
do remember
and
that.
then
I
he,
do remember
like,
that, yeah.
Murders everyone.
It's just what he wants in life.
And
Really.
it's about like a fucking Irish American guy clearly fucking him. Like the love interest in the story is like a girl like half his age, fucking big chested. Just exactly what you would expect from Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
The dude is a fucking sociopath.
Alright, let's switch this to US West. I didn't know he was Australian. You should have told me he was Australian. I would have switched it to fucking US West. Lunaf won't even play the game if I don't put on US West.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to fucking call. Time Warner this weekend.
Why?
Fucking they upped the price for our services
By how much?
by like $20.
Oh, alright.
And I was just like, no.
Absolutely not.
This is how it starts.
Yeah.
I'll fucking nip this shit in the bud right now. And it just says internet services too, so I don't know how like it just magically got more expensive unless they like decided to raise prices. But,
Possibly.
Fuck that.
Yeah, right.
Want another beer?
I got a little bit left. I mean, this isn't beer. Shut up, guys. Twitch, please, chill.
Just show them your ID. What are they gonna do?
I don't know. Apparently, you can't drink excessively on stream. I'm not drinking excessively, but you know. Yeah.
Are you allowed to smoke on Twitch?
It depends on what.
That's probably a no-no.
I don't know. I know people who do, but I'm not sure if you can technically.
Thanks, bro.
How do they see? Oh, dude, I have to get really close. How the fuck did they see me?
You moved over to the mic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All Alright, let's see. Wagon's ready. Skywalker, are you ready yet? We're getting down to the ace match.
Art thou ready?
I can't cast a Wagon sober. Let's put it that way. I can cast sober most things if I'm trying to like relatively be professional. But I don't get right now. These maps are memes. I don't know.
What are these, like, player-made maps?
Yeah. I mean, like, most of the maps that are out there on the ladder are play-made maps, but, like, the ones that are on ladder have been, like, played a lot.
Yeah.
So these people don't
yeah.
even know, which is the thing. Would you like to do the intros? Why did I feel like there's, like, extra sound coming out of something. I don't know what. Alright.
There you go. The good luck, have fun's come out.
Would you like that?
In the bottom right, we have the wagon going in his pink Zerg. Big fan of the pink.
Everybody loves the pink.
Can't hot pink.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
And then the top left, we got ourselves Skywalker.
Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch. Back again is Orange Protoss.
Back at it again.
Back at it again with the Orange Protoss.
All right, so
sending
sending
his
the
drone
pro
out. A little bit better of a drone prediction this time.
Yeah, right. There's only a 2-player map, so you better be better at it. You should know exactly where his opponent is.
Yeah, really hope you can figure that one out.
Yeah, right. All right, so let's see what Wagon does here. Wagon is known to be a bit of a memer, if we get to put it lightly. He doesn't play that much, but plays strange as hell builds. I told him if you want to play in this league, you have to have 40 games. So I think he banged out 20 games today. So he played 25 games, and he did not hit GM. So
You know what? That's still dedication.
his MR is up there, man. It's still like at 50 something. I don't know.
For a casual player, you know, I gotta give that props.
Playing 20 games of StarCraft is never easy. You know, it's just.
Does this creep have a pink tinge to it?
Don't think so. I think it's the normal. It's the normal what creep looks like.
Yeah, just looks like it did.
Yep.
I'm going insane.
So single extractor coming out for him, going with the spawning pool. There is a build that is known far and wide across land as the wagon build, which is basically goes 2 bases as fast as he can into a hive, into Ultralist, into a Nydus farm. So basically rushes as fast as he can for tier 3 units and kills you with it. I've heard it does not work very well against Protoss, so if he does this here, I'm going to be very angry at him in the ace match. But if he does it and wins, I'm a little more okay with it. I'm gonna shit talk our own maps for like you don't know how hard I fought to get ladder maps because I had like full on arguments with Tech 4. I'm like I don't want to play these dumb stupid maps, but you know it's not my call. People wanted to play these weird maps, so we're playing the weird maps. That's what happens. Mark my words, when someone finds an exploit where they can stick a liberator in an unkillable zone, you're gonna regret this. You're gonna remember this. You remember what I say. Alright, so looks like he's going for the Stargate once again. Stargate versus Zerg is pretty common nowadays, just, you know, Oracle opening into whatever. Pretty safe, pretty standard. Let's see. Wagon, on the other hand, going to his lair immediately. He is going to try to Ultra Nydus. God damn it. Wagon, if you lose this game, I swear to fucking God. I don't know if I've ever watched, but here's the thing. I've never watched Wagon play a standard game and win. Whenever he plays standard, he loses. So, I think maybe playing the meme game may be a good idea. We'll find out. I wonder how much Skywalker knows of Wagon shenanigans. Because if he sees no third base and like no Zergling speed, I'd be very, very scared. Or I mean, because I play Wagon enough, I know what he's doing. So he sees the infestation pit. I wonder if he knows what this is. That's kind of a big tell because usually if you see 2 bases like this, it's a 2 base muta play. But with the infestation pit, it's like, wait a second, what the hell is this actually? But here it is. Here comes the hide. So it's gonna be 2 base Ultra Nydus. What is he making? He's making a Phoenix. That is not what you want to make out of the Stargate against Ultra Knights, because Ultralists are massive units and Phoenixes cannot pick up massive units, so Phoenixes become absolutely useless against Ultralists. Let's see if Skywalker can figure out what's going on and figure out the right response.
To be determined.
It is true. Phoenix is going to come out, going to poke away at this Overlord. Skywalker still does not see a third base. He's probably a little bit confused at this point. I would be a little bit confused. These 3 Adepts are going to try to poke away at the drones. He's going to get probably 2 kills? 4. Oh, wow. 4 immediately. 4 drone kills. That's not too bad.
There's 5.
5 drone kills. Wagon still up ahead, 39 to 30 workers. And I think he actually spotted the hive. Yes, he did. He spotted the hive, and he also spotted the Ultra's cavern. Now, at this point, what do you think as Skywalker? I think the Void Ray is the correct call. Void Rays do very, very well against Ultralists. But the only problem with that is he's going to have 8 Queens of his, 4 Queens of it, 6 Queens of it possibly. And this could be pretty scary with 6 Queens against 1 Void Ray and a bunch of Gateway. It doesn't really do too much. The Robo facility is coming down to get some Immortals out, but I don't think the first Immortal will be out by the time this Nydus Storm finishes. Because this Nydus is going to finish and there'll be, I think, 3... Wow, that didn't die. That's 1 HP.
That's fucking...
There should be 3 Ultras on the way with this build. Or where are the Ultras? Wagon? There we go. There's the 3. Okay. So 3 Ultras are on the way, but he doesn't have anything. Oh, he has 1 Ultra. He has 1 Ultra here for the Nydus. Alright, so here comes the robot. The robot facility is done. He's going to make double Robo. He's going to have to start this Nydus farm very, very soon. I guess you start the Nydus once the Ultras are halfway out or something like that. So let's see what happens. How fast how good is the Wagon's transfuses, and how good is Skywalker's Immortal Micro? That's going to be the big thing here. There are going to be Zealots coming to the main base, and this is actually pretty big. Losing these 2 Queens is 2 big transfuses. The Ultras are out though, so they will eventually clean up these 2 Zealots, these group of Zealots. They're going to hop into Nydus from now. Nydus is going down, but I don't know if this is going to work. The Queens are going to get the transfuse off. The Ultras are out.
Oh shit.
Transfusing off on this Ultra. Oh, 1 Ultra, it does go down immediately, and I think this may be it for the push? It was just not enough Queens. This 1 Ultralist is just, this is awkward, let me just kill some things now.
Oh shit.
Yep, I don't know if this build is gonna work out. So that was absolutely held off very well there from Skywalker. He had definitely enough scouting to see everything. And Wagon's gonna have to try to transition to something.
He hasn't thought this far ahead.
Did my game crash again? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I didn't do anything.
Oh, that is not good.
Oh, no, we're back. What the fuck was going on? Alright, I don't know. StarCraft is acting weird. So we're gonna see what Wagon can do here off of this weird ass opening he just did. Queens are still pretty good though. Transfuse kind of come off here and keep these Queens alive. But Transfuse is really, really good. No Queens are dead yet. Void Ray is picking away at them. Does lose a Motion Core though, and the Void Ray stays alive. So the way I've seen Wagon transition out of this though is he goes right into Vipers and goes into Broodlords. So he may go into Broodlord Ultra Viper, which is all the end game tech for Zerg, but like super early. And that is a kind of a terrifying army coming though out right now from Skywalker. Yeah. So Wagon may just be dead. Actually, how many Queens does he have? He's got a couple Queens. How many transfuses does he have? He has no transfuse there. He's got like maybe 2 transfuses. This is a terrifying army though. He's gonna pull the Void Ray.
Oh god, those Ultras.
The Ultras are gonna do pretty well against the Zealots though. The Zealots are not the best units against Ultras. Queens are gonna go down, and I think Wagon may have messed this up and may have lost. I'm gonna have to have a chat about strategy after this.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
Who's the wrong one?
Oh,
Wagon. Maybe you shouldn't have played those 40 games. God damn it.
he's fucking beat. He's just fucking exhausted.
No, it's just he did this against Protoss. It doesn't work against Protoss. He's trying to meme too hard. The Immortal just kill everything.
He tried to not let his memes.
It's trading pretty well, but these two Immortals are just gonna kill everything.
Where is he getting all these fucking ultras from?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the. If you're only making ultras, you can make a decent amount of ultras. Here comes the drones off the line, but I think at this point it may be a little too late.
What's Skywalker on? He's got following this up with.
Doesn't matter what he's got following this up because he's got 3 bases. He's got more zealots. The drones will take out the zealots, and probably will take out the Immortal though. But
what?
But at what cost? He's down to 26 workers to 43, and I think
valiant effort.
I think this
playing a valiant defense.
Oh, he.
I don't know what he expected.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what you're doing, Wagon. Why did I put you in if you're gonna do this stupid build against Protoss?
Wagon.
Alright, well, guys, that will just about do it for us. Congrats to GnR. Takes the series 4-3. Wagon throws it because, I don't know, he decided to throw it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm probably going to go drink now because Wagon's going to drive me to drink. We should have won, but we didn't because Wagon wants to meme.
Yeah, fuck you, Wagon.
I agree. See you guys later, I guess.